Today we're going to be talking about similar solids. I'm going to start it off slow just by talking about scale factor. So really all you're doing is setting up a proportion. So when you're doing this, there's multiple ways that you could see it. You could see it as a fraction, or you could see it with the semicolon in between. Either way, when you set this up, I think it would be easier to use fractions, but you're going to match things that go together. So on here, if you see I have two cylinders, I need to find out the missing side. In order to do that, I'm going to set up a proportion. So looking at this, my radius is 6. So I'm going to put 6 over, my radius over here is 3. So 6 over 3 is equal to x over 4. And then of course, just like we did before, anytime that you have a proportion, you always want to cross multiply. So here I'm going to do 6 times 4, and then I'm going to do 3 times x. So 6 times 4 gives me 24, and then 3 times x gives me 3x. After that, of course, I need to divide both sides by 3. And when I do that here, I know that x is now equal to 8, and that's your answer. For the next one, and I'm going to show you a different way that you could set it up. Here I have 22 and I have n. So I'm going to put 22 over n is equal to 25 over 25. Notice, even if I had set it up the same way that I did for number 1, I would have 22 over 25 is equal to n over 25. I'm still going to be multiplying the same exact numbers together. So as long as you stay consistent, it doesn't matter which one that you start with. So for this one, I am going to do 25 times 22, which gives me 550. So I'm going to write 550. Is equal to n times 25, which gives me 25n. After that, I just need to divide by 25. So 550 divided by 25 gives me 22. So I know n will be 22. For the next one, again, I'm going to set up the same proportion. I have x over 15 is equal to 24 over 20. Cross multiply. So I need to do 15 times 24, which gives me 360. 20 times x gives me 20x. I need to divide 20x. I need to divide both sides by 20. So my answer is going to be 18. And that's it. Even when you have a cone, it works the same exact way. You're still going to set up your proportions. So here I have two different heights. So I'm going to put 1.5 over 3 is equal to x over 4.04. Then I'm going to cross multiply. So I have 1.5 times 4.04, which gives me 6.06. 3 times x, 3x. Divide both sides by 3, and it gives me x is equal to 2.02. And that's my answer. Now for the next one, it says, it's basically the same thing. You want to make sure that you're getting the same answer. You could draw it if you want to, but honestly, it's telling us that we have a triangular pyramid that has sides of 5 and 9. It says if the other rectangular pyramid is triangular pyramid, I'm sorry, has a scale factor of 1 to 2, then what are its sides? So basically, I know that 5/9 has a 1 scale factor. I need to make it a scale factor of 2, which means all I'm going to do is take this number and multiply it by 2. So 5 times 2 gives me 10. And then 9 times 2 gives me 18. And that's going to be my answer. For the last one, it's asking you to see if the two boxes are similar. It says the length and width of a rectangular box are 10 by 8. Another one is 15 by 12. So I'm going to do 10 by 8 has to be equal to 15 by 12. If it isn't equal, then I know that they're not going to be similar. I'm still going to cross multiply. So 10 times 12 gives me 120. 8 times 15 gives me 120. 120 equals 120, so these are similar. If it was any other number, then it wouldn't be similar. For your assignment today, I need you guys to do the 5 questions I have listed here that are exactly like the ones that I did up here. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me, or you could come on my Zoom in between 11:30 to 12:30 or 2 to 3. Have a good day.